we know what a VecDeque is. So now let's look at one more example, a bit of a larger example, so we can get used to it and avoid just this is a VecDeque and then forget how to use it. We want to kind of expose ourselves to it a little bit, and it's a bit of a silly example, but it still works as an example, so we are going with it. So we are imagining that we have a list of things to do, and we are my VecDeque. We're going to put them into a VecDeque. So you can make a new one just by just like anything else, a VecDeque new, and it will be of some sort of type that that we'll find out soon. So we will. Let's imagine we have this list of string slices, and they are things to do, and they will just say send email to customer, something like that, add new product to list, and the last thing we need to do is phone locate back. So we have 3 things to do, and we are first going to put them into the VecDeque here. So we say for thing in things to do. Then we are going to push it to the front. My VecDeque dot push front, and in the front we are going to push the thing, and we are also going to push false. And false means it's not done yet. And then when it's done, we are going to set it to true. And to do that, we are going to first make a function called done, and this will have, we put a mutable reference to the VecDeque because we are going to change it, and then and the VecDeque is of type stir and bool. So that's what we have. We have one of these, and we have a boolean, and then here we are going to let's see, let mute task done, and then equals input dot pop back unwrap. So pop back is going to return an option, and we know, for now we know there are things in here, so we are safe to unwrap. Later on, if this was ever in production, we would want to do something better than this, but we'll just unwrap for now. And now that we have this task done, we set it to true, and then we are going to take it and put it back. So we will push front task done. So we we pop it off, we unwrap it, then we set it to true, and then we push it on the front because imagine that is important for some reason. We need to push it onto the front, and then check remaining. We have another function here, and this will just it will use a regular reference to a VecDeque, and the VecDeque is of course stir and bool, and then it will tell us if we are done or not. So it says if item dot one equals false, it will remind us and say print line, you must do something. And then we put the item dot zero, which is the string, the stir that we're going to print out. So then down here, now we so we push everything into the VecDeque, and then we're imagining that every time we use this done method, it'll just take the thing on the back, mark it, and then put it on the front again. So that is maybe a good reason for a VecDeque. Let's say we imagine we have 600,000 things that we need to mark done one at a time. So a VecDeque is a good idea here. So mute my VecDeque. So we have marked the last one done and put it on the front, and then we did it again. And then let's see what is left. So let's say we'll check remaining, which is this function here. Check, see what's left, and then needs a reference, my VecDeque, and then for task in my VecDeque, we are going to print it out, and we can see exactly how the VecDeque looks after we are done all of this. So let's run it, and hopefully we did it all right. Oh, that's right. It is a tuple of string and boolean, not just string and boolean. Let's see. Supplied 2 arguments. That's right. This as well. Push front. Where did we do this? This is also a tuple, so we need to have a tuple inside here. So we should have 2 brackets. And there we are. So we're so after we have marked these as done, and that is done, we've got 1 left. So it's going to check if it's false. And the only thing that we still haven't done left is phone Loki back. And then inside the VecDeque, we can see that this one and this one, they have been pushed to the front and marked as true. And the only part left on the back that is left to do is this phone Loki back here. So you can take this silly example and maybe imagine where you might actually need to push things onto the front, and maybe one day you'll find a good reason to use a VecDeque.